This tutorial is for makers who need a quick, easy, last-minute Valentine's Day gift. I'm Zoe Lundgren and I'm going to show you how to make the Scandinavian woven heart, perfect for gifting at Valentine's Day. All you need to do is follow the link in the description box below, which will take you to the templates, and when you come back we'll get going. So once you've cut out your pattern pieces, you'll have something like this. What you need to do next is to make holes in each of these dots so you can transfer these markings to the wrong side of your pattern pieces, like I have here. Next we're going to join up these dots with a line. So we take it like that and join them up. You've got a few ways to make these slits. You can start it off with a seam ripper like this and then cut up with some small scissors. You can cut it with a knife and a craft board, or like I'm going to do now, you can hold these in half and just cut along them with a pair of scissors. Then what you have will look like this. You'll have 3 slits in each of the pieces. Next thing we're going to do is I'm going to take a clip, or if you're going to use anything that holds these dimples that these clips have in them, I would use a paper clip instead. For instance, with cork it can happen like that. But I'll tell you how to do that a bit later with vinyl. Okay, so here we go. We fold them in half, a bit more precisely than that maybe, and we have one on top of the other. Now we're going to weave. Now, if we did a traditional weave on this, we would have, if we went over and under, like this, just show you, maybe quicker than explaining. If you opened it up, it wouldn't open up as a bag would. So we'll reset that. And I'll show you, we will go over and under, sort of, but we're also going to go through. So we're going to work along the width of this piece here, but we're going to use one of these fingers at a time. So I'm going to take this one, the first one, and I'm going to work across the whole of the pink one with just this one finger. We're going to go through the pink with the red, and then working across this one and only with this red one, we're going to take the pink through the red. So the next pink finger goes through the red. And then the red finger that we're working with will go through the next pink finger. And then the next pink finger along will go through this red finger. There we go, that's our first finger sorted. And then we'll start again with the second finger, using only the second finger and working across the pink fingers all together. So here on this first row, we went red through pink. Now we're going to go pink through red. So we take our working red finger and our second pink finger. Was pink through red, now we're going red through pink. Now pink through red. And red through pink. So make sure that you're pushing these up towards where this slit starts, sitting nicely. Okay, and we'll start again with our third red finger. So the pink went through the red on the last one, so now the red's going to go through the pink. And pink through the red. Still working across, red through the pink. Don't worry if the end ones start coming out a little bit, it's okay, they're very easy to sort out as we go along. So we'll take stock. This one's starting to come out here, so we'll just go back. The pink went through the red, so this red has to go through the pink. There you go. At the moment there's nothing holding it in place. There's no friction to hold it there, so it's going to keep coming out. It's okay, we'll just deal with it again. And for our last one on this third red finger, we will go pink through the red. And the final finger, our final red finger, is going to be a little bit more tricky because there's a compression of room here. It gets a bit tighter to fit in, but that's okay. If you really can't fit this through, the width isn't accommodated by these this second colour anymore, you can just lengthen these, just very, very slightly lengthen these slits on either side. That's okay, but remember, it's easier to cut a little by a little. You can't undo that when you've gone too far, so slowly on that one. Right, so the final finger then, we started off red through pink before, so now we're going pink through red, red through the pink. Oh, that one's already popped out, you see. There we go, put that one back in its place. Okay, so that one was red through pink. Now we'll go pink through red. And finally, red through pink. It's the trickiest part, the last bit. But they're so worth making. And they're very simple and very quick, which makes it a great last minute gift. Now, when you've finished, just give it all a little wiggle, make sure it's all lying in place, turn it over, look at the back. The back looks fine, nice little checkerboard pattern. These divots here, we can remove them from this vinyl with a warm hairdryer, shall we say, and they will just wiggle out. I can do that a bit later off camera. And here we are going to put some glue on each end. Perhaps not hold it on there. Now we just need to put some glue. Right side of each end of the handle. And we can pop that as central as possible and hold it in place with a couple of clips or your paper clip. And do the same at the back. Nice and centred. More clips, and we leave that to set now, and then we can fill it up with our sweeties.